My name is Todd Koester, and I chose my persuasive speech today to be about learning disabilities, particularly ADHD. I chose this topic today because I was diagnosed at the age of 51. My younger nephew also was diagnosed within the same year. And so I dove right into the information and checked into all the information and studied extensively about ADHD and some of the learning disabilities. And what I found for myself and for others is that there is a lot of information that is great for us. There's a lot of information that can help us move forward in life, and there's a lot of information that can help us in school as students and to help interject with our families. I also, though, found that it's amazing to me that so many of family and friends and people that we meet are not taught about how to move forward and educate themselves about the disability, and we can help them by pointing them in some directions. One such particular doctor that helped me was Dr. Barkley, which is a very informative book that gives a lot of illustrations and documents that helped me move forward and helped me learn a lot about why I did the things I did. For instance, I suffered from a lot of things that are in the book. I was a runaway. I self-medicated with drugs and alcohol. We fall into depression, and a lot of the things that are within the books, I actually suffered from those things myself. So I want to reach out and help people and educate people the best of my ability, and ask other people who have not, or they're not admitting that they have a learning disability or struggle with a disability, that there is help and that we can live different lives. And again, one of my biggest things that I have found is with people just actually denying that they have a learning disability, denying that they have a problem, or their families may be in denial about it. And so they can't receive any help, but we can persuade them. We can move forward and we can help them. Especially the children. The children need the help and need the guidance, and we can help them. Some of the information particularly that I found interesting that I want to persuade you about is just taking charge of the disability and ADHD. We can move forward in life, and just by acknowledging the learning challenge, and we can live more fulfilling lives, and it will explain much about the way we think and respond in life. So my findings when I went after learning about the learning disabilities and checking into ADHD and how I could help myself and others, some of the things that I found were that the traits that are identifiable, they're testable, they're diagnosable, and most of all, they are manageable. So we can go that direction. And today I would like to inform, but mainly persuade everyone that you too can look for the signs and the symptoms. You can move forward with that. Psychologically, approaches, diagnosis, and steps to help manage the ADHD. We can all learn in that area. The disability disorder is defined by the professionals as stated by the professionals. ADHD is an attention deficit hyperactive disorder, is what they diagnose it as. And I want to persuade you to look at some of the effects that we suffer with in the learning disability of ADHD, and some of those effects. For instance, ADHD students can become overwhelmed, confused, and can easily fall behind. And myself, I can testify to that because I've been a student ever since I was diagnosed. So I can attest to that. Also, within another hard thing to go through for an individual with learning disorder or with ADHD is dealing with family and friends. They can easily be misunderstood, and they can judge the individuals as irresponsible, forgetful, rebellious, and impatient. And that is definitely a big one. Some friends and families live in denial that something just is not wrong. Just is not wrong. Some of the pitfalls of the ADHD underdiagnosis can be extremely detrimental financially and socially, not only to the individual but on socially and in general. And then let's just look at what the professionals have to say about this learning disorder. And really quickly here, some of the professionals, Russell L. Barkley, Beth Ann Hill, and James Van Haven, these doctors, and James Morris also, give us the following information. Children with ADHD are 23% more likely to be stubborn, argue with parents, and be defiant. Also, about 70% of children with ADHD will have a tendency of running away. I can attest to that myself. Children with ADHD can progress to more severe forms of social anxiety behavior, and defiant disorders. ADHD tends to run in families. I can attest to that also. Family disruptions include alcoholism, drugs, divorces are common, and family backgrounds of those with ADHD. Some of the some things that the professionals say they can do for us is through prescription. One of them, such as Ritalin, and Attitude Magazine agrees with some of the alternative treatments of fish oil, teas, and B vitamins. Physical lifestyle changes is the physical end of it. You can help yourself with balanced exercise and a routine. In conclusion, I want to persuade you to just take action. Help yourself, help someone else, reach out to that disabled person or that person that has that learning disability, as it may be ADHD, and there is a number of ways that you can help them. If I could just persuade you and challenge you to get educated about ADHD, the learning disabilities, by educating ourselves, we will receive valuable wisdom to help others and ourselves move forward in life. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening, and I just persuade you to move forward in life. Thank you.